Now I was in the wrong stream. Not me having technical difficulties. I was like, y'all already in the comments. I was all excited, pumped up. I hit refresh on my screen and I did not see myself. And I'm like, oh, you're in the wrong stream, Ma. I had canceled a stream. I canceled a stream last from Monday and it didn't go through. So anyways, hello my loves and welcome to the Car Love Talk Show after hours. It's Friday. I got my drink. I had already started drinking earlier. So maybe that's why I was in the wrong stream. Don't listen, I wait all week to sit here and drink with y'all, okay? So don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me. Hey, okay, so listen, your name in the comments is Joy, so I'm gonna call you Joy for right now, okay? But in real life, I know what you want to be called, so don't come for me, okay, honey? I have two mouses in front of me. Let me make sure I got the right one. Ooh, okay. So anyways, hi loves. So I did, since it's just going to be me tonight, we're going to do a Q&A and I created a structure for the after hours. Now, y'all know we're not going to be too structured because it's Friday. And it's the after hours, so we're not going to be too structured. But I want to start this thing where I welcome you. I ask you guys how your Friday is going. And then I ask about your highs and lows of the week. I share my highs and lows, you share your highs and lows, and then we dive into the questions. I feel like that's a nice little structure, a little good conversation, a little good get to know me, and then the audience, the other guests that come on in the future. So, anyways, how y'all doing tonight? Let me know in the comments. I'm a click. I got the mouse going. I'm gonna be clicking and putting y'all comments on the screen. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't feel like I've gotten enough done this week. I don't feel like it was as productive as I would like it to be, but sometimes I forget that I still have to be a mom and a student and a woman. So my to-do list for the week, well, for the day, really be for the month. Okay. So other than that, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I just got back into watching Bones because I don't know why I just had the craving to watch Bones. Don't judge me. I love that show. Love crime TV, but only the fake stuff. I don't like real crime. I don't know how y'all do it. It's too real for me. It's too real for me. So I don't do the real crime TV. But I do like Bones. I do like Blue Bloods. I do like Criminal Minds. So I just got back into that. I like to watch it while I edit, while I create flyers, while I edit videos, stuff like that. So I just got back into that. Joy says she doing good. She doing real good. Okay, that's what we like to hear. What'd she say? Listen, I don't know, it just be coming out of me. And you know what the real thing is? I really need to start mastering some of these accents so that when I'm acting, I can be doing the acting. Because right now I don't be doing it. Thank you, Mama. I know you. I do want you're not doing your doctor right now. I am in the talk show right now. See? It's okay, Mama. I love you. She said, sorry for busting in. My little cutie. Hey, Callie. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, so I thought she was bringing me my pizza because that's why I opened the door. But she was like, I was just making sure you're not doing your talk show. I was like, yeah, girl, I am. She said, oh, sorry for busting in. She's so sweet when she want to be. She act like a teenager. She be coming for me. But anyways, so we're going to go into the highs and lows of the week. So share your highs and lows in the comments as I share my high and low. The high of the week, I'm going to go with the low first. I had some really disturbing dreams this week. I had two disturbing dreams that connected to a dream that I had, a dream that I had earlier in the summer. My dreams are disturbing, but a message be brought. Okay, honey, a message be brought. And so, listen, I couldn't wait. I could not wait for my therapist. So I went ahead and I plugged in as many details as I could into ChatGPT. I also did, this is another thing that I did. After they gave me what they gave me, because I always forget to do this in the beginning, my therapist always says that, um, my therapist always says that everything in the dream is you. And so after ChatGPT gives me my stuff, I will then go in and I'll go in and I'll like fill them in on like what's connecting so they have more details so they can connect it even further to me. And then I say, my therapist likes me to view my dreams in this way. And then they break it down even further. And I'd be like, whoa, I needed that. So then I ask them for affirmations so that I can heal. Because baby, we need to heal. So that was my low. I don't see y'all sharing y'all highs and lows in the comments. Share your highs and lows in the comments. But anyways, that was my low. So disturbing dreams, but there was a lot of healing that came from those disturbing dreams, so I'm grateful for them. And I'm learning to, because listen, I'll turn on some frequency music so that I won't remember my dreams, okay? But I didn't do that this time. I decided to just to figure out what my unconscious mind is trying to tell me, so that's what I did. That's the low. The high would be probably that I was able to get creative within my own brand, and I've done that before. Like I've done shoots recently. But excuse me, I'm talking too fast, and so now I'm getting all burpy. But anyways, the high would be that I was able to like edit some content, and when I did those creative vibes, I was able to kind of jog that some connections that I needed to make in my business to be successful in the near future. And so it's just kind of connecting to the foundation that I already set at the beginning of the year. So that would be my high. And I don't know, feels good. Feels good because I know I have a plan in place for things in my business life as well as for my personal life. And I've already had a plan, but it's like more clear now. And I know part of that is due to them damn lows, that damn those weird ass dreams that I had. Since y'all not sharing your highs and lows, share with me the weirdest dream that you've had recently. Let's just go recently in the comment section. So again, this is a Q&A session. I have questions on my phone from different places. I also have questions in here from the future, the past, that people have asked me. Y'all know I gotta have my little Harry Potter cup. Isn't it so cute? I bought this last year for myself for my birthday. I bought myself 2 Harry Potter cups last year because I just couldn't leave them at the store. I just loved them too much to leave them. Now, I'm going to pause really quickly so I can send this to somebody else. I forgot to send the link to a couple of people that I know I need to send it to that I don't see here because I know who's all watching. As of right now, I know who's all watching. Let me send this. It's an intermission. No, I'm just kidding. Intermission. Let's say, will you be joining tonight? Will you be joining tonight? I don't know if Shayla is still watching, but you have fun tonight, girl. I'm happy you outside or whatever. You know what I'm saying, girl? Do you? Ooh. I just need to say that. I think she's gone now, but in case she's still watching. Let me see. Will you be joining? Huh? No, not right now. Not right now, Mama. I know. Can you close this door, please? My goodness. Hold on. You got to move that. My goodness. Oh, she's still watching. Yes, girl, have some fun. Okay. Nala wanted my second phone, so I had to turn her down. They had the nerve to post a YouTube video. I said, y'all cannot just be posting stuff. Children today, my goodness. Nala was like, when I deleted it, she was like, what if it would have went viral? I felt bad, but I'm like, girl, you can't just be posting anything online. I have a second phone and she was supposed to be watching her show. You look away for 1 second. 1 second. And they be doing other stuff. Let me see. Will you be joining tonight? You see how long it's taking me to write this one sentence? And boom. And boom. Oops. No, don't turn off. Wrong mouse. I'm gonna get it together. I need one of those wide screens, like the two screens. The ones that curve, the ones that the gamers use. I need one of those. It's on my Christmas list. I'm just kidding. Ba 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 ba. See you soon. Okay, I think that was everyone. I did send it out beforehand, but there were a few people that I missed. So, boom. Okay. Sorry, I'm just scanning the comments to see if anyone put their highs and lows in there. And if anyone put their dreams, their weirdest dream that they've had in there. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive in with the questions because why not? Why not? Oops. Whyeth noteth. Okay. I don't know. We'll come back to this one. That's how I'm playing the game, damn it. These are all about advice. Giving advice. They're all about giving advice for things. Chris Brown dream. Oh yeah, so Joy had a Chris Brown dream. And she was doing flips for him. She just, I think we all just want to be that dancer. I'm just saying. Y'all know who she is. I don't remember her name. Y'all can put it in the comments because I don't remember it. It starts with a T, doesn't it? My high for the week is pulling into clients. Yes, we love to see it. We love to see the success. My goodness. That's awesome. I think I'm trying to remember. I know I got a new client. I don't remember if that was this week or not. Listen, I like that you said that because the reality is we don't always be celebrating our wins like often enough. Last year I wanted to start celebrating like every little win just because I don't do it enough. I minimize it. I just keep going. Like I kind of bulldoze through my success. So I'm glad that you said that because I think I did lock in 1 or 2 clients. I locked in 1 and then I have a potential. That's what it was. So awesome. Now I got another high. Look at that. Look at that. The low of the week for Callie is not enough sleep. Man, that's how I feel. That's why I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I want to sleep and watch Naruto. And I want to walk because I want to walk, not because it's my routine for working out. Let me see. These are all like not deep, but kind of deep. I want some light ones first. High of the week for Joy is throwing my little cousin a good birthday party and making it to San Francisco with my little babies. Oh my goodness. I know. I wanted to ask you how that went. But that's awesome. I'm glad she was able to get her party. Even if it may not have been as risque as she wanted it to be, but I'm glad she got that party. Okay, honey. Oh gosh. Sorry. I'll read some of these and then I'll have you guys pick which one you want me to answer. You can just do 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So this one is, how do you navigate body acceptance on days when you feel less confident? This one, that's 1. This one is, what's one piece of advice you'd give someone starting their first small business? That's 2. This one is, what made you want to go into the business of helping people? That's 3. So you guys can tell me 1, 2, or 3 which question you want me to answer, and then I'll move on because I don't I don't know. There's like a bunch of random questions in here. Those all ended up being about advice. Wow. Not my bun knocking shit over. Okay. Anyways, 1. Girl, why you put 1 so many times? This was 1. Okay. How do you navigate? I'm gonna put it in the comments so that I can put it on the screen. So that means I need the other mouse. I have 2 mouses. Think maybe 1. Okay, so 1 was, I'm gonna type it so it'll be on the screen. How do you navigate the fact that light got stuck on my hair? Because on the screen it's delayed. So I just seen it happen. How do you navigate? Oops. Body acceptance. Listen, if there's a typo, just roll with it. Rocking with these old ass nails on days. They're too long for me right now. When you feel less confident. Question mark. Enter. Put it on the screen. Oops. Is it on the screen? There we go. Okay. How do you navigate body acceptance on days when you feel less confident? Now, for me, sorry, that looked weird to me. For me, sometimes I roll with it. And what I mean by that is I allow myself to feel it, because we're not always going to feel pretty all the time. And so I put on my favorite oversized shirt. I'm sure you guys have seen it in a lot of content. It's the one that says, love your body every step of the journey. That it's a 3X. I'm not a 3X. I wear that shirt and I put on my favorite comfy sweats, or I have these rib shorts that are super comfortable. And I remind myself of that affirmation, because even when I'm not confident, even when I feel bloated, even when I feel like, damn girl, you gained some weight, or oh, you got that chin is doing what it's doing. At the end of the day, I still know who I am at my core. And I also know that this is a time where I need to love on my body even more than before. Affirmations help me tremendously. Like that's what started the brand. The shirts, I'm not for everyone. This is my brand. Y'all can find it on my website. But that's what started the brand, is that I needed it. I needed positive words. And the way I looked at it is this: you put on your shirt, right? You're saying it, you look at the shirt, you say it unconsciously. I'm not for everyone, or love your body every step of the journey. You go in the bathroom, you wash your hands, you look in the mirror, right? What does it say? Love your body every step of the journey. Like, you're seeing it and you're unconsciously reading it, and it comes to you when you need it the most. So in those moments where I feel less confident and I'm like, like I don't, I roll with it, but I also remember the truth, because in those moments where you feel less confident, sometimes your trauma or your history or other people's voices, usually other people's voices, will come and start speaking to you. Right. And so you need a voice that's louder, and those affirmations are usually louder. So that's when like I said, I utilize the affirmations to tap into that. Other than that, I do stuff that makes me feel confident. So I dance, I listen to music, I sing, I take a long ass shower because when I take a long ass shower, I get to dance and sing in there. I just do things that make me feel like me. So then I feel more confident because I feel like myself. Why, thank you, son. Some Costco pizza, because the thing is I will not eat Costco pizza if it's cold. I'm not doing it. And I don't like reheating it either. I will, but I don't like doing it. So anyways, if you want me to elaborate or if you have a follow-up question to that, you can go ahead and put that in the comment now. But for me, affirmations are the most powerful thing. That's step one. That's step one. Like, reminding myself to love my body. Step two is to do something that makes me feel like myself, makes me feel more confident. So for you, Joy, you like doing makeup. That's another form of art that you do. So you might put on makeup and that might make you feel more confident. You might put on one of your bright colored clothing or your really cutesy earrings. That might make you feel more confident. I like to dance and sing, and that makes me feel good. Just moving in my body and being in my body, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel better. Makes me feel more like myself. I like to goof around with the kids because they're always gonna love and accept me. You know what I mean? Um, so those are things that I like to do for me to make me feel comfortable and more confident even when I don't feel that way, um, initially, right? The next question is, what is your teeth routine? Looks pearly. I brush and floss twice a day. I want to do add a third thing in there. I used to, and I need to get back into it. Excuse me. I used to do oil pulls. I would put the coconut oil in my mouth and I would rinse I would do 15 minutes. I used to do 15 minutes. But then I also sometimes I would drop pure like doTERRA essential oils in there as well, of clove. Cloves are really good. Clove oil is really good for your teeth. So I would drop that in there. Sometimes I would do peppermint, but mainly the clove because clove is really good for your teeth. And that helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. But I did just get this it's called remineralizing. So there's a way you can remineralize your teeth because there's a lot of natural things that pair with your saliva that will help your teeth repair. Your teeth, naturally, our bodies should be able to repair themselves. We should not be walking around here with cavities. It's just a fact. And so that's why they tell you to swish your mouth around with the I don't know if you guys have been told that. I've been told that by the dentist. You swish your mouth around with the stuff. You don't necessarily need mouthwash. You swish your mouth around with your saliva and the toothpaste and they pair together and they restore your teeth health. But a lot of people don't do that, or they'll follow up with mouthwash. And so the mouthwash will kind of rinse out whatever progress. And then also, a lot of people are missing brushing their teeth at nighttime, which is when our body does most of its repairing. And so they say, okay, I've had a dentist say this before. If you can't do it twice a day, if you cannot brush and floss twice a day, do it at nighttime because that's when it's going to do the repairing. And the basically the food will sit in your teeth overnight, and that's when all the damage is happening because it's sitting there overnight in those little, we're not gonna go into detail, but it go to work and that's when the cavities be happening. Okay. So brushing and flossing twice a day. And then I'm gonna get back into oil pulling. I kind of paused for a while. I'm gonna get back into oil pulling and then I'm going to start remineralizing. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm gonna start diving into. What does she say? If you're scared of Listerine, just say that. Hey, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay. I'm not scared of Listerine, baby. I ain't. But what I'm saying is, my mouth can naturally do what it needs to do to repair these teeth. Okay, honey. And you know what? And on that note, let me find my little peppers, so I could. I'm gonna eat me some pizza before it get cold. Talk about the review skin of Listerine. Just say that. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay, so that was one. That was two questions, but that was one out of my little stack. I think I already tucked it away because I didn't want to reread it on a different live. I'm about to get it spicy up in here. Oh, it's a little delayed over here. I was like, what? 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 You know how they do the little. Yeah, that's what this was. That's what this was. What did you guys have for dinner? I want to know. I have to put this up there. Because I mean she said it, I didn't. I'm just saying. Now I don't know when she said it and why she said it, but she said it. And so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, not y'all coming for me. Not y'all coming for me. This was the next comment. Ma'am. 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 You know, I'm a square bear. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. I cannot disclose that information at this time. If you would like to know more, please message me privately. Please message me privately if you would like to know more information on the topic. I'm trying to find the link to this shirt that I'm wearing. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. You know, gots to sell the merch. Gots to sell the merch, baby. She called me a square, you guys. She's a hater. And all I gotta say is I embrace being a square bear. It's literally one of the collections of my brand. It's a cute little bear and it says square in it. It's so cute. You gotta go check it out. It's on the website. But first, let me find this shirt. Oops, that's the green one. Oh, there it is. So basically, let me tell y'all real quick before this pepper is burning the inside of my lip. So the shirt was inspired. The words long time ago. Like this was like an affirmation of mine a long time ago. But the shirt was inspired by, take a guess. I want y'all to guess. The two of y'all watching right now, let me know in the comments, what does the shirt remind you of? Just think of the colors and remember that I have this in pink, blue, and green. Remember those two facts. And then let me know. Somebody's eating leftovers is what I see, but it sounds like delicious leftovers. So I'm not gonna talk no shit. Okay. Did you guys guess? Can you guess? Can you guess what inspired this shirt? The design, I guess I should say. GTA. My goodness. GTA. Really. The shirt was inspired, the design, I should say, was inspired by the Powerpuff Girls. Okay, honey. You see the little, I mean, they had a heart, not a star, but still. Anyways, I'm not for everyone. One of my favorite affirmations. I was a big people pleaser back in the day. And so it reminded me of that. I also used to compare, like as a new business owner, I would compare. I would be like, well, they're buying such and such a shirt. Why won't they buy my shirt? Like, you know what I mean? Or they're sharing such and such a stuff. Why won't they share my stuff? And I know I have a pepper in my tooth, but I can't get it off. It's burning my lip too. Anyways, So I used to, I had to remind myself that I'm not for everyone. My brand is not for everyone. And that's what I started learning more about audience and tribe and knowing who your tribe is and who's rocking with you, right? And so the shirt was like also a comfort, it's a comfort thing. You don't want to be for everyone, right? Because if you're for everyone, then you're not for yourself. Like that's just a fact. If you're pleasing everyone, you're not pleasing yourself. Oh my God, that would have been awesome. I don't know if I was watching him when I made this shirt, but that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. But anyways, yeah. So that was the inspiration behind this collection. But I have a couple of designs, but this one is black, but it comes in white and pink as well, but with the same design. And then there's a whole blue and green with their own stuff as well. Y'all see it in the website. It's on the link is there. Okay. The link is there. carterlove.com, carterlovellc.com. You go to shop, you scroll down to I'm Not For Everyone, and the whole collection is there. So let's go back to what these people was eating so I can eat while we're talking about it. Okay. She says she had 2 mozzarella sticks. When you're drinking, you don't eat much. What do you mean when you're drinking, you don't eat much? When you're drinking what? Because if you're drinking alcohol, baby, you need some food. So I'm saying. When I drink alcohol, I need food. I need food so I don't make a mess, out of my reputation. Okay, let me see. Callie had jerk chicken, mac, and cabbage, which sounds delicious. I mean, bring me a plate. I can't eat the chicken, but bring me a plate. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. What do you say? Lip and breath just hot. I need some Listerine now. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. Everything is hot, damn it. I put too much peppers. Showing out on the damn camera and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The context clues needs help. You said GTA. I don't know what blue, pink, and green got to do with GTA. Please enlighten me. Enlighten me, sir. Enlighten me, because I don't know. That's you coming for me. You always coming for me. I don't appreciate the hate. I don't appreciate the hate. This drink is not what I want, but I want to finish it before I start on the actual drink that I want. Listen, Cayman Jack, sponsor me. Sponsor me, ho. I don't know if they'll sponsor me after I just called them a hoe, but we'll see. Anyways, if there will be no more questions, I'm going to go back to my cup. Okay, let's see. I want a good one. I mean, there's other ones here. We'll come back to those other ones. Oh, excuse me. Let us see. To make sure I didn't miss a question. One of these days, I'm gonna have a little assistant, and they're gonna be doing this instead of me. But until then, hi. Oh, this is kind of a good one. I'm gonna pick 2 more, and I'm gonna let y'all vote again. Everybody must vote instead of just Joy, though. I'm just saying. That's not an option. I want to talk about business, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that might be a good question. Okay, I'm gonna put one more. I'm gonna see if this is a good one, and then that's a little deep. We're not there yet. We do that a little later on. Woo! I thought I almost lost a drink. I don't know if y'all heard that slide. Okay, let's see. My goodness. Was one piece of advice. My gosh, all the advice. Woo! Not the drink. Pop that bitch. Okay, let me see if I can find one more good one, and then you guys can vote on which question to ask. This is a big. This was not ripped and folded well. Okay, we'll just go with these two. So, the first one is, what's an isolationship mean to you? The second one, so remember you're voting 1 or 2. The second one is, how has modeling helped you embrace self-love and confidence? 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. In the meantime, in between time, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. That's my favorite thing to say on the Beautifully Imbalanced podcast. Because I go like this, hit that little bell. Sometimes I crack myself up rewatching my own videos. Anyways, I don't know if this is delayed, so I don't know what you was I don't know. Oh, you talk about were you talking about the drink sliding? Because that bitch tried to slide. I honestly might mix these with what's already in the cup because it's just a White Claw. I don't think it'll taste bad. I just want it to be gone already so I can get to the good stuff, the tequila. 2. Okay. 2 was, how has modeling helped you embrace self-love and confidence? It sound like I think you're gonna like the Beautifully Imbalanced podcast. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. When you ready, go ahead and watch the Beautifully Imbalanced podcast because I think you would like that one. It talks about a lot of stuff you're interested in. But oh shit, I never finished my apple cider vinegar water. It's in here. I was about to sit this on the ground so I can make room for my other cup. A lot of these cups in here. Okay. She hit the bell. Bells be hitting. Ew. Okay. So do I want to type this on the screen too? Is that doing too much? Anyways, the question is, how has modeling helped you embrace self-love and confidence? The cup lady. Ew. I love cups. I love specifically my mugs and my stemless wine glasses that I use to drink everything, including water. As you can see, that was apple cider vinegar water that I never finished. I put too much vinegar in it, and sometimes I like that shit, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on the day. Okay, it just depends on the day. Okay, I'm gonna type this in. Bear with me as I explain a little bit. So modeling. Whew. Modeling, it's just been it's been a, how do you say this, it was so unexpected, and the healing that has came from it was unexpected. Thank you. My gosh, how's modeling? Okay. I'm not gonna multitask. I feel like I have to rush because you guys are watching me, but I'm gonna take my time. How has modeling helped you embrace okay, I think everything's spelled right. Don't judge me if it ain't or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I'll do what I can. I do what I do. Okay, so it was always like a goal because it was just a dream, right? It was something I wanted to do, watching Tyra, watching Beyonce, watching Lala Anthony growing up, watching all these beautiful women embrace their beauty and flaunt it in a way that also benefits brands, right? Um, but when I started doing it and I started reflecting on how I felt and how close I felt to myself after being creative in such a way, um, it began to heal me. And then when I started creating the concepts myself instead of just hopping on somebody's set or hopping on someone's runway, um, it became even more powerful for me. Um, and definitely like the more I kept putting myself out there and being good, it was like, damn, I am good at this. You know what I mean? And all I needed was to do it. It was like, yes, it was something that I mimicked from, we all like would sit up in our our living room, and well, Joy knows because we grew up together. We would literally, I had a DVD of Beyonce's videos, and we would just sit up and we would do what she did. Literally, I would watch Next Top Model and take notes. And so then I just applied all that when I actually did start modeling, but not knowing that it was going to help me to heal and help me to connect with my body after having such a traumatic trauma to my body, right? So I wasn't expecting it to be healing. I wasn't expecting it to unleash my self-love in such a way, but I did think that it would help me be more confident, but um I don't know. It was like the more I did, I'm like, damn, girl, it's been inside of you. You could just keep doing it, just keep tapping in. And the more I kept tapping into those parts of me, the more it felt comfortable with those parts of me living like all the time instead of being tucked off and hidden. So I love it. I love it. It helped me in so many ways. And so um yeah, I don't know if that necessarily answers the question. How has modeling helped you embrace your self-love and self-confidence? I think being in charge of what I do, that's the other thing. Because what I've learned when it comes to being in I don't know if this is considered the entertainment business, but when it comes to modeling, when it comes to acting, and you're in the beginning, you want to get your face out there and you feel like you have to take everything, every opportunity you feel like you have to take. But what I feel like is if it's not true to me or the brand that I'm presenting, which is true to me, right? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it if it's not true to me because um how is it benefiting me? What is it portraying to the world? And I get acting. Okay, with acting, I'm like there's a little bit of, like, gray area, but for the most part, when it comes to modeling, especially because some of these modeling gigs are more so for experience or to build your portfolio, why am I doing it? Why I'm going to put myself out there to look a certain way or um as if I represent a certain thing when I don't? So also having that power, it gives you more confidence and more self-love because you know your worth. So you're not gonna just do anything. Read some of the comments that came in. Da, 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 da. Must be nice to run your own show. Nah, it's actually satisfying watching you be you. Well, I thank you. I'm not gonna lie, when I'm on the show with other people, um, it's easier. It is. I know I have this. I need to get it. Anyways, it's stuck, y'all. Anyways, it's easier when I'm on here with other people. Even when I'm on the Beautifully Imbalanced talk show podcast, my gosh. When I'm on the Beautifully Imbalanced podcast, I think that show is to some degree slightly easy because I usually have a topic and it's usually about mental health or my self growth or whatever. And so I know what I'm talking about. I'm just going in, and that's what people are there for. They're there to hear me tell my story about um my healing, right? But here it's a little bit more random. And the topics are so everywhere. So it's like I don't know if they're here for this or not, but they gonna get a little taste of everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I second that, sis. We love seeing Deshae be Deshae fully. Why, thank you, sir. um, But yeah, so that was that last question. That's actually, you said it sounds like a novel. It's actually it's kind of the way I did a workshop, and it's called it wasn't called Unleash, it was called Unlock Your Self-Love, and I'm going to bring those back next year. But it's Unlock Your Self-Love, and this was my year of being unleashed and elevated. So it's cool. There's some alignment there. There's some, connections or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Um I'm glad I'm the only one that don't be saying stuff like that. This is how I read that. Speak the truth, ho. Speak the truth, ho. That's how I read that. Is that how you said it? Is that how you said that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Not you coming for me in the comment section. That's like, I think that's gonna be my new favorite thing to say. Not you coming for me in the comment section. I really don't like this drink. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. It was better when it was more cold, but now it's like room temperature and shit, looking like water. Gotta move this though, because I don't want to break my glass. It's my favorite glass. Okay, so I think I folded that question up. Let me see what other questions that were interesting that were in this little pile. This one is talking about pain. That sounds like more for the Beautifully Imbalanced talk show. My goodness. Did I mention that Beautifully Imbalanced is coming back next month? Okay. I'm kind of excited. The reason why I make that face is because Beautifully Imbalanced, y'all don't know how hard it is to do that podcast. I don't even remember what I asked. I don't remember what I asked, so I don't remember what this response was to. But I'm really trying to get this pepper out of my mouth because I just seen it again on the big screen. Oh, yes and no, if that's how you pronounced it. Got you. So what was I saying? That talk show is hard because sometimes as I'm sharing the story about like my healing or whatever skill I'm using to heal, like whatever coping skill or coping technique I'm using to heal, sometimes I'll have like a revelation in the midst of that. Or of course I'm reliving it to share, right? And so it gets challenging to do that one. And that's why I take breaks from it. But I think I need to have scheduled breaks. Like, you know how like I know I'm not the only one that hate this. When Grey's Anatomy be on, and then they have a break, like a winter break, and then they come back after. Like, I don't like this shit. I don't know when they do the break. I don't remember, but they'll have a break in the middle of the season. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Mm-mm. But I need to do that with Beautifully Imbalanced because I think, well, I know that when I just stop out of nowhere, um, when I stop out of nowhere, it throws off the people who are actually watching it to heal. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. What are my seasons? I think I'll have to take a break every 2 months. I think that'll be healthy for me. Because it gets deep. Like one of the latest episodes of that was the daddy issues one. Like when I tell you a message was brought forth to me and I shared it with y'all and I was like, damn, I don't even know if I was ready for that. I'm still applying that method. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It was a lot. Actually, let me see. I guess it doesn't matter because these comments are not gonna live here. I gotta figure out how to get that. They're not gonna live here, but I want to put that episode in the comments and maybe you guys can like save it and watch it later. My gosh. Hold on. I'm gonna read the question that was just asked to. Just give me a second. You guys like my vocals? Aren't they like awesome or whatever? Like, I'm over here singing and shit. Okay. Boundaries, emotional boundaries. Nope, it's not that one. It's the daddy's issue one. It's literally called Daddy's Issues. Daddy Issues? Okay, I just got to go to the playlist, the podcast playlist. And I'm going to come back to your question. I think somebody, what was your message on the daddy stuff? Give me a second. I'm going to put the video in the comments and then I'll answer that question. That's the Carly Love Talk Show. Beautifully imbalanced. Not to say play all. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm glad this laptop's on mute. So the daddy issues. Whew. It was daddy issues part 1, and then it was seeking validation from men, and then copy. I think that was it. I think seeking validation from men was part 2. So that was the episode. That was the paste. That was what I did my my last one of the last episodes from Beautifully Imbalanced was on. So if you're interested, go ahead and copy that link and save it as a watch for later. But so the episode, what I learned was I knew my worth, fell in love with myself, knew my worth, all the things. But when it came to men, I still devalued myself. And I did that because of my issues with my father, right? Also realized that I was picking men that I would have to chase because that's what I was comfortable with doing, because I had to chase my dad, right? He lived nearby, but when it came to our nursing our relationship, I had to make the moves. I had to call him. I had to put it together. I had to connect with his wife heavily in order for us to see each other. And so I essentially had to chase him. So I would end up dating men that I would have to chase because that's what I was connected to when it came to having a relationship with a man. I also would date people who were super passive. Now, I don't need to be with a passive person, but I would date passive men because my dad was passive. He's very passive aggressive, very sassy. Okay. That's what I call him, sassy. Anyways, I don't have a lot of positives that I say about that man. I love him because he's my daddy, but other than that, anyways, we're not gonna go into that. But those were some of the things that I realized in that in that podcast episode, the one that I shared. The other one, when it came to validation seeking, is that was the other thing that I learned, is that I was seeking validation from men because I was seeking love and connection from my dad. And so I felt like I would have to be a certain way because I was hoping to gain some sort of love or attention or affection or whatever from him. So I would move a certain way or whatever. And so again, I did that in real life, right? In order to fill that gap. And then what I had to start doing after I realized it too was I just started reminding myself of what I want. What do I actually want in a man? Not what my trauma is telling me I want because that's what I'm comfortable with, but what do I actually want in a man? What do I want for my life? How do I want my life to look like? What do I think a healthy relationship looks like for me, right? What's going to make me happy? Like I had to start thinking about those things. I had to start reminding myself of my love. Now if I was to chase this man, how would I feel about myself, right? Not how does that make me look, but how do I feel about myself? Am I devaluing myself? I had to start questioning myself these things. And then when I started doing it more frequently, then I didn't have to do it in the moment. because I automatically would move the way I felt like I needed to move to protect me and to love on me and to make sure that I continue to feel worthy. So that's like a little piece of what's on those episodes. I think those episodes are like an hour long. And I'm doing all my faces and stuff, so it's entertaining to some degree. I want this gone. It hurts. Okay. Anyways, there was something, another comment. They look like whole new people when they come back from the break. Like, who gets face? So now this is a little old, so I don't remember. But I can go back to your question, Shaylee's. So her question was, what's your, oops. There was another one though, right? Oh, it was like, what's your second and third favorite liquor? We already know your first. Y'all know my first? Put it in the comment. No, I'm just kidding. But the kids watch YouTubers all the time, and that's like their favorite thing to say. And they'll be like, when we get to 1,000 likes, then I'll do this. So like when we get to 1,000 likes, then I'll take 3 shots on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 shots of my favorite 3 liquors. Like that's crazy. I'm not doing that. But anyways, I don't have, okay, so I would say tequila is the first. The second would be wine. The third, I don't know. The third would probably be like a hard cider. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna lie. The hard cider might be second. I like a hard cider, but when I go to the store, I don't be thinking about hard cider. I think about tequila. And then I think about wine, especially depending upon what I'm eating. So those would be it. So tequila, wine, hard cider, and then if I had to go with a fourth, there was a fourth that came to my mind before I said hard cider, and now it's gone. Poof. My annoying ass, y'all know what I thought about when I said that. I thought about Harry Potter when the professor was telling Harry Potter about the flower, the pet fish that he had, that it was like a lily and then it turned into a fish and then it died on the same day that Lily died, and he goes poof because he was under the influence. Anyways, I'm a nerd. We all know that. I did have a fourth, but I can't think about it right now. Yeah, it's not coming back to me. It's not coming back to me, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Tequila. Woo! Tequila, hard cider, wine. That's it. No whiskey or other darks. No, I don't even think I've tried those, to be honest. What's that Crown Apple? I've tried Crown Apple with apple juice. I have tried that. But no, I'm good. If I had a go-to, it would be those 3. It would be those 3. And I do like wine. And honestly, as I'm getting older, wine is really growing on me. Really growing on me. Okay. Let me see. What's your top 3, Joy? And anybody else watching? That hour went by pretty fast. I'm just saying. Never had it. Vodka is your vodka, baby. Poison. That's what vodka tastes like to me. Poison. This is a good question. This one right here. This one. I might answer this one anyway. I ain't even gonna let y'all vote. Just let me eat some more pizza real quick. Those are your top 3. Is this your final answer? You're still in a run into becoming America's Next Top Model. No, I'm just kidding. Define Define a strong wine cooler. Define a strong wine cooler. I want to know. This is my favorite emoji to use. And I feel like I make the face when I do it. I can't do it right now. I got food in my mouth. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the BuzzBall. The one that I tried, the margarita one, was too sweet. I don't like it. Was it too sweet or was it too bitter? I don't know. I just like making my own margaritas, but this bitch right here is good. It's perfect balance. I like that shit. I'm drinking that shit. I like that shit. Okay, I see what you mean. Because this is like 5%, 5.8%. It just need an extra shot. Just put a shot of tequila in there. You be good. Be all right. You be all right, baby. I'm trying to get rid of this so I can get to the good stuff. The good stuff. The funny thing is, I'm a very messy eater. I just want you guys to know that. It's an important fact to know. It's an important fact to know. I'm a messy eater. My goodness. It was like one person watching and then out of nowhere it was 5. And my mouth is full, so sorry. Basically, we're doing a Q&A. You can put questions in the comments. I also have a cup full of questions here that I'll be reading. Who's that? Okay, anyways. We're drinking and eating at the same time. At the same time. That's not what I meant to say. Oh, yes, I'm serious about my drink. Okay, girl. I heard that. I've limited myself to only drinking on Fridays here with y'all, so I'll be waiting all week to come hang out with y'all. So y'all better ask me some damn questions, okay? No, I'm not doing that question. I'll come back to these eventually, but some of these are like they're all like a lot of them are about business, and because I'm like drinking right now, I don't really want to talk about business. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's casual Friday, you know what I'm saying? And I'm drinking. I want to talk about business. You know what I'm saying? I will if I have to though. Anyways, let's see what this other question is. Oh, see, I think so. She said you're funny. I think so. But some people have been coming for me because I've been embracing the fact that I'm hilarious. You know, Callie is one of them. She said, yes, no business talk. This is always fun after a few drinks. My goodness, I don't know, baby. That's how you get fired. No, I'm just kidding. Or not hide. Now, look, now Shaylee's got jokes. I hit the wrong one. These are really good questions. They're just not for right now. I need this one though. This is out of something. Oh, not you coming for me. You know what? You're going to make the shit list, okay? You're going to make the shit list. No, I'm just kidding. He says there's a difference between laughing with and at. And you know what? I think more people laugh with me. And I think there's a very few amount of people that laugh at me. So, if you want to be all in the comments talking all that shit, you can go ahead and drop a question, is what I'm saying, Cali boy. All right. This one is a little deep too, but I still like it. What do you say? Nothing new. I've been the ish since day one. Okay, whatever. Talk that talk, boy. Talk that talk. Okay. So this question says, how can we all work to create more body positivity in the community? And I feel like this is a question that I want to like pin to the wall so that we can have a group discussion about it. I'm trying to figure out a place where I could put it that I'll remember. There's like a wall of stuff over here, but it's so much stuff that I probably won't remember to look over there during the next podcast. I'm going to like, I don't know, write it in my phone or something. But I think it's a really good question, and I want to save it. But body positivity in the community, I feel like is very, very, very important. I think it's very important. She said, make bigger parks for big kids. I mean, because we could all use it. What is it called? What do they call it? What are they called? The like that was supposed to help you guys. What are they called though? Like, what is it called when you it's like the word is right there, but it's not coming through. It's annoying. I hate it when that happens. But I think that would be awesome to have an adult park where we can all just run around and go on the swings and do the monkey bars and all the things. I always see, you see those on like TV shows or like in certain types of gyms, but just something where we all could have access to, you know. Listen, don't listen. This is not Attack Deshay. That's not what this talk show is called. This is not called the Attack Deshay show. This is called the After Hours show. It's also called the Carter Love show. Emphasis on the Carter. I am the Carter. My goodness. Gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna open it because I want to. It's delicious, damn it. I still have to have it in the glass. It's not the same. It's not the same. That's better. It's delicious. That's how the commercial is gonna go. It's delicious. Oh my goodness. What'd she say? Are you dabbing because you're talking shit? Is that what you're congratulating yourself? Woo, that's good. Woo! Listen. I need to get back into my Twitch account because I want to just sit and watch Bones with you guys. Those are cute emojis. I wonder if they're going to show up that color on the screen. They are. Why are they cutesy like that? Is that YouTube? She said so. Is that YouTube's emojis? Game over. Oh, they are cute. Anyways, I'm going to eat my pizza just a little bit. Yes, only YouTube. They're YouTube emojis. They're cute. They're cute. I need to pin this. There's a magnet right here. I'm going to pin this right here. And we'll talk about it next Friday, maybe. Next Friday, we have, I think, 5 guests. 4 guests. It'll be 5 of us all together. Unless I find someone else, because it'd be nice to have 6 of us. Yeah, it'd be nice to have 6 of us. I just think the screen will look better with 6 people instead of 5, because then someone's going to be on the bottom by themselves. Don't judge me. I think about that stuff. It's my job to think about that stuff, damn it. My goodness. Okay. Let me see. These are all questions about advice for business and poetry and stuff like that. I think I can do like a couple more questions and then we're going to wrap this baby up. Hold on. Let's see what these are. This one's okay. Lip gang on point. What you scrub with? Callie, tell her. No, I'm just kidding. I use my body scrub. My body scrub. So I have a scrub that I created by my brand, Shea Butter. And this is a fun question too. My definition of fun is not yours, so let's just say that real quick. But anyways, I use that scrub. You can use it from head to toe. So I use it on my lips and my hands and my feet mainly. Unless I really need to use it on my legs and my arms. So yeah, that's what I use. When I run out and I don't have time to make me some more, I do use my toothbrush. I will scrub my lips with my toothbrush. Because baby, the lips gotta be doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then, I can use my oil on my lips as well. For a long time, that's what I did. But then I started getting like little, cutesy lip oils and shit like that. And I can't wait to make a lip oil with my brand. I'm just not there yet. But I've made some before for myself and I love them. I love them so much. So I can't wait to put some out there on the market. Let's see what to say. I've been in and out tonight, but every time I come back, you munching on something. I gotta eat, especially because y'all got me out here drinking and shit. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm eating my pizza from Costco. It's such a divine meal. Okay, anyways. That's how she got me with the scrub. Be careful. It smells delicious. Don't you smell delicious now, Callie? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. So it smells so much like coffee that it got a name change. Let me see something real quick. So these are just empty bottles, but it was the brown sugar scrub. And people were like, oh my God, it smells like coffee. It just smells like coffee. So then it got the name changed to the coffee sugar scrub. And these are like the new versus the old logos. The logos are going to change slightly again because as you can see, it's hard to see this clear one. So we're going to go back to a white background, but with the new logo of the Shea Butter like that instead of like this. Because this one looks more unisex. And let's face it, everyone has skin. It's not just for women. So we got to make sure that men are taken care of too. And so I had to think about them when I did the logo. So anyways, that's what we're doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Subscribing. Okay. What was the next comment? What was this? What was this face about? What was this? My goodness. He said, I've been smelling like a snack. But now I be smelling like a coffee cake, which is still what? A snack. Okay? You still smelling like a snack. Okay? Now people just really want to taste you. My goodness. My goodness. What'd she say? Oh my. That's how I read that. Oh my. Not you smelling like coffee. Not you smell like a coffee cake. I get on my nerves the way I be reading this shit. Oh my, not you smelling like a coffee cake. I've been smelling like a snack, but now I'm smelling like a coffee cake. Oh my. Any good bar drinks you had? What are they called? I think I've had a really good gin and tonic. It was good because it really just tasted like a ginger ale. And I love ginger ale to some degree, like the natural ginger ale. And I've never really had gin, so it was nice. I actually want to explore more with gin, to be honest. I keep seeing all these recipes. And gin is supposed to be really good, like with florals and stuff. And I want to play with it. I do. I want to play with it. I've been actually trying to not it's not about alcohol, but I've been wanting to try more rose drinks because rose is supposed to one it's very feminine, so it helps you connect with your feminine side. Two, it's supposed to help align your mind, body, and soul. And I feel like I'm at a stage in my life where I'm healing that part so I can have that alignment between the three. So I've been wanting to dive more into rose things like rose tea. They have rose milk tea, and I've been tempted to try it, but I always go and get matcha instead. But I seen there's this place in Oakland. It's Oakland? In Oakland that has a matcha rose milk tea. And I said, listen, if the matcha's in there, I want it. So I might have to try that out too. Really? How was that? How did you feel after that? I want to know your experience. For a long time in the past, my anxiety had gotten really bad. And there was this brand and they had herbs for you to smoke, and it was more like a hookah style. So it looked more doable for me, and it was like a bamboo stick, like pipe or whatever. I was tempted for a little while. I just didn't like how it would look to my gremlins, my kids. And so I never followed through with it. Um, and now I can't find the brand. So I just don't think it was in the cards for me. But I found this rose powder that you can make your own milk tea with, and it's very pure. Like, and they have like the pea powder too, like the blue pea powder, which is also really good for your nervous system. Excuse me. And they have matcha, of course. Um, it's so pure. The little, it's like a jar like what I just showed you guys. $35. I want it though. I'm gonna buy it eventually. Don't know when, but I'm buying it. But I definitely want to try it out. I think I'm more comfortable with teas than I am with smoking herbs. But I will definitely drink it. I will definitely steam it. Those steam pots, I can't wait. I'm gonna make some of those too. Um, with my brand, with the Shea Shea butter brand, because that's what the brand is all about. It's all about self-care, self-love, that overflow of that. So I'm gonna make those steam pots. I can't wait to make those steam pots. I need some of my damn self like right now. But yeah, so I don't know how I know how I feel. Let's be clear. I know how I feel about smoking it. It's probably not going to happen, but I will drink it and I will steam it. And those two things are factual. Are you drinking tonight, Shaylee's? Well, while I wait for her to answer. Those are called yoni steams. I do those as well. I haven't done those in a while actually, but I have done them in the past. I have actually thought about doing some recipes for that as well, but I don't want to dive. I want to dive into the research before I dive into that, is what I should say. Steam pots are like potpourri pots. Like, I don't know if you know, in the past, people used to like soak their potpourri or boil their potpourri or whatever. And so basically, oh, I moved it. Basically, you take the herbs or you take the fruit or whatever, Like say you have orange, you have a cinnamon stick, you have cloves. You put that in a pot on the stove and you simmer it. And it scents the whole house. It's aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is one of my greatest healers. And that's why I want to dive into the steam pods. So that's what that is. What you're referring to is a yoni steam, where it is a pot that's steamed with herbs that you sit over, and you have like a blanket over it to make sure that those steams go up and heal your vaginal area, which is the yoni. There are experts on there, and there are people who are going to correct some of the stuff that I just said. Go ahead and do it, because we all need to be educated. She's drinking wine coolers. Which wine cooler are you drinking? Is it one of those hard ones you mentioned earlier? Sorry, I have to find my alcohol. I forgot that I had poured it in here. Don't you just love this? I don't think you can tell it's iridescent. It's so pretty to me. It's one of my favorite glasses. Him with the eyes, because she's talking about the vagina. That's why he got him out. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'm about to learn something new about the female anatomy. Vagina pods is different. It's a thing. Look up yoni steam. Look it up. Look it up. Ooh, they actually have spas where you can get a yoni steam at. And they also have workshops. Actually, you're not in Merced anymore, but I just got invited to a yoni steam event in Modesto. And they were like, you get to leave with the bench, like you get to take the bench home, like the little, because they usually have these nice bamboo seats that you sit on that have a hole in the middle, so then your vagina kind of sits there, and then the pot steams up there, and then they have like these little wraps. It's kind of like some people do like a muumuu. Some people have like an extra wrap or towel that they put around your waist so that it covers and traps that steam in there. I haven't done one. Honestly, I think the last time I did a yoni steam was during COVID season. So like 2021, 2022 maybe. I want to go. I want to go so bad. I do a lot of self-care. I love self-care. I love doing it at home. But since I've been such a homebody this year, I'm like, I want to go somewhere else and let them take care of me. I don't want to keep taking care of me. I want to take care of me to some degree. And then at some point, I want to hand this task over to someone else. Which I think is why I won't buy that nail kit that's cheaper than me actually going to get my nails done. I need to, though. I need to. What's this? Oh, I already clicked that one. What is this one? I wish, but Grateful Jarena gave me. Oh, I love those. Actually, I used to drink those with my my past mother-in-law. She wants to take you to a yoni steam. It's wonderful. It's very good for womb healing, which is very good for people like myself who need to heal the womb. So I think you should go. Hey, I ain't knocking no progress that keeps the kitty clean. I'm saying though, not only does it keep it clean, but it keeps it nice, healthy, and vibrant. I'm saying, it helps the healing process. Makes the juices juicier. They have CBD ones, or what's this say? Yeah, actually, I haven't dove there. You know me. I have not dove there yet, but I know that the other herbs are great too, and they have some for people who have PCOS, like the hormone imbalance, which is awesome because I have PCOS, the hormone imbalance. So, yeah, I definitely want to go back into it, but I definitely want to, until I have like a bigger space or more privacy or whatever, I definitely want to go to a spa and get it done. Actually, I think Jalil's mom makes those seats. I think she makes the herbs too. I haven't gotten my chance to interview her yet, but I think she makes those. I have to find. I'll send you her. What you call it? I'll send you her Instagram, Shaylee's, someday soon. Just remind me because I'm drinking, so I might forget. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna fold up some of these questions and get them out the way. They're just in the way at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what accent that was supposed to be, but it was something. Okay, it was something. It was quite the accent. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Does anyone have great plans for the weekend? Yeah, I know what I'm gonna be doing. Homework. Tomorrow I'll be doing homework. Um, I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna do it tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna wake up before the kids and do my homework tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna let myself enjoy the night. I think I'm gonna watch Bones and drink this second drink. Anyways, enjoy this pizza that's not bomb, but it's close enough. Grateful to have food in my belly and on my plate. I don't know. I want to get my homework done because I just want it out the way. So I can, like, I usually get excited when my homework is done because then I can focus on my business. Because my homework is gonna make me money in the future, but my business is making me money right now. You know what I'm saying? Not the alarm going off telling me to go to sleep. It's 8:30. Okay. But yeah, so I always get excited when that homework is complete because it's out of the way. And I enjoy my work so much so that when I do it while I watch my show, it doesn't feel like it takes away from the show. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think I don't remember a time where I've ever just sat and watched TV without being on my phone. I do my best to do it when I'm hanging out with my kids because they're smart enough to know that if you're on the phone, you're not totally present with them. Um, but yeah, I other than hanging out with them, because I'm still hanging out with them, I'm talking to them. I don't remember a time where I've ever just sat and watched TV and just watched TV. Plans for the weekend. Let me see. Oh, I do have a fat. Oh my! And I read that. I was almost gonna read that out loud. Let me see. Work before play. Don't procrastinate. Boy, bye. I've done a lot of work. I've had a productive um it's more productive than I give myself credit for, I should say. I really can say that. Um it's been pretty productive. I know what that means. My goodness. I'm working a salsa and chili festival. Oh. This is news to me. This is news to me. Is what I'm saying. Got my Chris Tucker eyes on. Um. So yeah, news to me. My goodness, I want to go to a salsa and chili festival. My gosh, I just realized that the other laptop, I mean the desktop, turned off. Did it turn all the way off? Okay, I was gonna say. What do you say? I love how you just two-step past this is coming. I mean, I had to. You know, they can read. Shit, it was on the screen. They can read. Y'all can read, right? Y'all can read, right? Read her plans out loud. You read her plans out loud. Hop on the screen and read them out loud. Hop on the screen and read them out loud. I'd like to see you try. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah. I just think I need to rest and relax and chill. And I'm looking forward to that. I worked out every day this week. I fasted every day this week. I did my work, made sure my kids did what they could do, what their little brains would allow them to do. I deserve this rest and relaxation and this drink. And this drink is what I deserve. So I think a chill day and then doing my homework in the morning, because my homework assignment, it's not up there. Homework assignment is pretty simple. I also want to get on my scholarships because I have started applying to 2, but I have to wait for reference letters. And then I think there's like 3 more that I can apply to without reference letters. So I'm going to work on those as well, cuz baby, I need my scholarships. So I'm going to apply to those, see what happens. Shoot my shot, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I know for sure I'm going to spend some time with my little gremlins. There's a show that me and Nala started watching on Netflix that I don't remember the name right now. It's a music show though. We love us some music. And then Hadian is hooked on Fortnite. So and we usually, Friday nights used to be during summertime. Friday nights were game night and Saturday nights were movie night. But I have to rework that now that school's back in and all the things. And I got the talk show on Fridays, so we'll figure it out. But I think I might have to split my Saturdays for them, and then Sundays will be for me. I think that might work, but we'll see. Especially if I wake up early Saturday morning. And when I say early, I mean 7 o'clock, because every morning I wake up at 5. So 7 o'clock. When I wake up at 7, I wake up at 7, get my homework done. And then, I don't know, y'all. I'm just kind of thinking out loud at this point because I'm trying to figure out my weekend, because I will not be doing homework tonight, especially once I finish this glass of alcohol. Homework is not happening. So it's looking like I'm gonna hit play on Bones, and that's what's happening. But anyways, it's been wonderful. So I told y'all when we started that there's going to be a slight new structure. So of course I'm going to come on. We're going to talk about how our week went. We're going to talk about our highs and our lows. We're going to do the questions, and then I'm going to let you guys know what's happening on Monday. So Monday's episode, Jaleel, I'm going to have the opportunity to interview him again. Sorry. Just in my mind, I was like, I know 2 people with the names that start with J, and I wanted to make sure I was pronouncing his name right, because I usually just call him Ja. So anyways, but I'll be interviewing him again. Put that homework. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, so I'll be interviewing Jaleel. That is, for those of you who don't know, he's the guy who is usually on the podcast, on the after hours with us. And so I'll be interviewing him on the Carter Love Talk Show, the original talk show where I interview guests, so that you guys get to see them in a little bit of the way that I get to see them. So you get to hear their story and all the things. I have interviewed him before. If you go on the Carter Love Talk Show podcast, his thing is on there. I don't own that episode though, because I did it with a different platform. So we are interviewing him again. And so I do want to make it slightly different than that one. So the questions will be different than that one was. So I'm excited for that interview, especially because now he's got his feet wet so we could talk. I was teasing him because I was telling jokes and you were like skirting over them. Don't say anything, Callie, because I already know you got some shit to say about my jokes. Okay. Anyways, so Next episode of the Carter Love Talk Show Monday nights is going to be with Jaleel. We're going to talk about creativity because he's super fucking creative. If you guys have not seen his TikToks, you need to go see his TikToks. And then, but he has his hands in a little bit of everything. He, he cooks, he's creative, he's does a little bit of acting sprinkled in there, you know what I'm saying? He draws. What else does this man do? He's a DJ. So we're gonna talk about all of the creative sides and stuff like that. And then sorry, I just wanted to make sure I talked about everything that we're doing on Monday. So that's Monday. Next Friday, Callie will be back, Ja will be back, Jaleel. We will have 2 additional guests. And you'll see who they are next week. You will see who they are next week. And we are going to be talking about some interesting topics. We already mentioned it on the last Friday episode that we will be talking about the friend zone. If you guys have any questions, send them my way. We'll be talking about the friend zone. We'll be talking a little bit about relationships, and then whatever else comes up in the comments, and whatever else the guests come up with as well. But again, if you guys send me your questions, then I can make sure that they make their way into the conversation. Yeah. So that's that. So that's the structure, right? We're talking about how our day was, our highs and lows. We're doing the questions, and then at the end, I'll let you guys know what's happening on the original Carter Love Talk Show. And then we're going to close out with affirmations and gratitude, because that's what we do on the Carter Love Talk Show, no matter if it's the after hours or not. But first, let's put some of these comments on the screen because people be talking, they talk. Anime and chill. Okay. Sounds like a lovely night, especially with a little drink involved. You know what jokes. Okay, you already know because you've been coming for me all week about me not being funny, and you know damn well that I'm hilarious, and you are laughing with me, not at me. Okay, so let's just clear that up. Okay, with the little face. Okay, so affirmations. Let's see if I can do affirmations from this episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, remember that you are worthy always. You are worthy of loving and accepting your body, whether you feel confident or not. You are worthy of doing the research to find what works best for your body, whether that's those drugs that this girl kept talking about in the comment section, or the yoni steams, or whatever self-care looks like to you. You are worthy of taking a break and relaxing and doing what you need to do to take care of you, whether that means, maybe you take 30 minutes for yourself and then you work on your homework. Maybe you have a drink. Maybe you have some bomb food. Maybe you do whatever you need to do, but you are worthy of having time for yourself and listening to what your body needs. You are so worthy of connecting with friends and family and laughing and joking around. You are worthy. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments. It's throwing me off. As always, most importantly, you are worthy of unconditional self-love and unconditional self-care. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye. My goodness. I'm going to just throw these up here as we wait for the end time to go. See you guys. Thank you. Hearts. This one. Ooh.